Industry is saturated with bands that offer everything from alternative grunge to rhythm and blues to country. Well, in a bid to gain some notoriety for themselves, some groups are turning to the past for future success. Tonight, Dave Mitchell profiles one such act.
I'm not going to be disappointed. I've heard they've got the makeup, the theatrics, and the fireworks, so.
Could it be? Have one of the premier rock and roll bands of the 1970s and early 80s gotten back together and are playing, of all places, Fort McMurray? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go inside. For a lot of fans, it's hard to tell Vancouver's Black Diamond from the group they're paying tribute to, Kiss. From Gene Simmons' legendary tongue to Ace Frehley's guitar and more than one pair of platform shoes, it's all there.
We try to keep it as accurate as possible.
For Benny Doro, or Paul Stanley, taking to the stage as Kiss means getting every possible detail just right.
Kiss fans don't like it when you mess with what's there already. I mean, we counted the rhinestones on the costumes, right? We made sure we got the right guitars, the right guitar sounds. I mean, I asked Paul Stanley myself, you know, what kind of makeup did you use? What was the best way to approach the audience?
Earlier this year, these four rock and rollers made a decision. It was time to stop playing in their basements in front of no one and time to hit the road and get some invaluable experience as one of the most popular and entertaining bands of the 1970s.
I got my first Kiss album when I was in grade 1.
For Kurt Frohlic, paying tribute to Kiss comes easily when you've been a fan for so many years. Impersonating Ace Frehley gives him a chance to give audiences a show for their ears and eyes.
I don't want to buy tickets to a concert and a bunch of guys up there in their Reeboks and their sweatpants and just going up there and plugging in their guitars and flopping around.
Careful, I haven't fed those today.
Just better than being in a regular band?
Yeah, it's like a childhood dream come true. I mean, Kiss was the band that made me want to play music, and now I get to be my idol, you know.
Let's see the tongue. That's not bad.
Not too bad.
Black Diamond will tour as Kiss for as long as they can. Dates in Japan and Europe are in the works for a band devoted to keeping the legend of Kiss alive.
We're bringing a little piece of it back for, you know, some of the younger generation who never got a chance to see Kiss with makeup, and the older people to have, you know, make them relive a better time in their life.
In Fort McMurray, Dave Mitchell, CFRN Eyewitness News.
Having never followed the career of Kiss, I can't tell if they're a really good knockoff, but I guess the costumes are good. Are they pretty good?
They're pretty good.
Okay, well, let's go from musical stars to